way on your chair so that about half of your thigh is on your chair. Some of your knees are off. Feet are right underneath those knees, so you can scooch those feet out a little bit so they're not tucked underneath your chair. So think like depending on your chair height, about a 90-degree angle of the knees. We're going to place the palms on the lap, but I'll have you flip your palms up, but just a soft cupping of your hand. You don't have to do anything specific with your palms, just let them rest on your thighs with the palms up. In yoga, that's a gesture of receiving. It's like we're bringing in whatever we can bring into our body, and we're open to it by having our palms be available. Draw your shoulders up by your ears to increase the size of your waist, and then just let the shoulders drop down so that you feel yourself sitting as tall as you can. If you need to lean back in your chair, do that. But if you can do it without leaning back, use your muscles to support you. And then before we officially get started, close your eyes. We want to close the eyes so that we take our gaze on an internal, meaning you're just feeling your body, you're feeling your breath, you're observing without having to get distracted by what you see in front of you, around you, within your house. So here we are sitting in a chair pose, nice and tall at the spine, lips are closed, and start taking a little extra air in through your nostrils. Just breathing slowly, filling up your lungs, and then slowly emptying your lungs. And right there, we're already practicing yoga. And it's more about the mental awareness than it is about what we're doing physically. So just observe with your eyes closed what's going on when you just focus on breathing, bringing life literally into your body. And then the exhale that might decide to soften some area of your body or loosen something out, or maybe just discover something. And let's take 5 really slow breaths before we move our body a little bit. Inhale, nice and slow. And exhale, nice and slow. And inhale, maybe go a little longer, taking that air in. And then when you exhale, maybe you can squeeze out just a little bit more air. Inhale, number 3. Again, feel maybe your ribs expand, your body get taller, your body feel buoyant, full and abundant. And then the emptying of the lungs without collapsing the spine, but just feeling that sensation of maybe a vacuum or even emptiness. And let's take 2 more. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Long, slow exhale. And one last time, inhale. Let's make this the biggest one yet. That breath keeps going, keep filling, keep filling, keep filling. Can you get more air in? And then empty, 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 empty. Fantastic. Now turn your palms down so you have a little bit of support to press into your thighs. Sitting up nice and tall with the shoulders pressing down, just tilt your right ear towards your right shoulder. Feel that stretch on the left side of your neck. We'll be doing this a little bit here, so let your body receive that stretch. And then don't feel like you're doing it, just allow yourself to feel it. And then tip your head up to center and drop it over to the left side. Maybe you feel it's very different from one side to the other. I certainly do. This is my tight side. I sleep funny on my pillow, so I notice it right now when I do this movement. We're going to move a little bit quicker now. Inhale, bring your head up. Exhale, drop your head to the right. Inhale, bring your head up. Exhale, drop it to the left. So here's where the yoga is applied through the breath. Inhale, we're coming up. Exhale, we're moving to the right. Inhale, we're coming up. Exhale, to the left. Inhale, we're going up. I'm going to add on. Exhale, to the right. Stay there. Now, lift the heel of your left foot. So you're on the ball of your foot on the left leg. Your head is on the right side. On an inhale, put your heel down, bring your head up, and drop your head to the left and lift your right heel. So you're pressing into that ball of that foot. Put a little weight into it so you feel your calf muscle engage. Use your inhale to come on up. And now let's just move that nice and fluidly. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder, left heel lifts. Inhale, everything back to the center line. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder, right heel lifts. And then back to center. The exhale is when you tip to the right, raise your left heel. The inhale is when you come through center. The exhale to the other side. Inhale through center. Let's see if we can pick up the pace a little bit. So exhale right, come through center. Exhale left, don't forget your heel. Come through center. It's left heel, right ear. Come through center, drop them back. Do the left side, right heel, back through center. We just got one more time on the right. Reach it. Bring it back down. And then head to the left. And then keep your heels flat on the ground as you go right back to the right side. Take your left hand, sit on it with the palm up. So your left butt cheek is pressing into the palm of your left hand. You can stay here just getting a little extra stretch, or some of you can put your right hand on the top of your forehead at the side there, so that we're not pushing our head down, we're just putting the hand there, which is weight. So that makes that stretch feel a little more intense. Close your eyes and take those nice deep breaths while you feel that stretch happening in your neck. Try to soften your right shoulder. Relax and breathe. And we're just taking one more breath here. Let that exhale completely empty your lungs. Remove your right hand, place it on your lap. Remove your left hand, place it on your lap. And then we'll go left ear to the left shoulder. Your feet will stay flat on the ground. We'll take the right hand, lift your right leg a little bit so you can sit on top of that palm with it facing upright. That hurts your bones of your hands. You don't have to do that. You can keep your hand in your lap. And then maybe the left hand comes up. So listen, if that feels like it's straining and it hurts, don't put your hand there. We don't need to go into that place. The stretch of just leaning into it, letting gravity do the work could be enough for you on one side or the other. And take a nice deep fluid breath here. Stay there for your exhale. And then if your left hand is up, let's put it back onto the lap. Bring your head back to neutral. Place your hands in your lap. And now we're going to take the chin and look up at the ceiling. And then tuck your chin towards your chest at the ground. And then the ceiling. And then the ground. Let's go inhale up. Let's go exhale down. So linking the breath to the movement. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now we're going to add the feet again. Inhale up. This is different. Keep both of your heels on the ground. Lift the whole front of your foot. Maybe you even get the ball of your foot off the ground so you're flexing in your ankle and you feel your shin muscles engaging. And then put your chin down towards your chest and lift your heels off the ground so you feel your calf muscles. Go as high on the balls of your feet as you can. We're going to go back and forth between those. Drop your heels, lift your toes, look up, inhale. Drop your toes, lift your heels, drop your chin, exhale. And we'll go back and forth between those. Toes up, chin up, inhale. Toes down, chin down, heels up, exhale. And let's go a little faster now. Inhale, we're up. Exhale, we're down. Inhale, we're up. Exhale, we're down. Inhale, we're up. We're doing two more. Exhale, down. Maybe lift those heels a little higher. Start challenging yourself as you do a few more of these. One last time up. Last time down. And then we'll come to a neutral spine where your chin is neutral, your hands are on your lap. Just start bouncing your heels. Bounce them so much that you feel your muscles of your thighs jiggling. Just bounce, 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 just shaking up your bones. And then we're going to add our hands. Shake your wrists. Shake, 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 shake. So we're just kind of disrupting our meridians, which are your energy channels. We're just kind of bouncing them into place, creating a little chaos. Starts to get a little tender, so just keep going if you can. If it's really uncomfortable, stop. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms up on your lap. Relax your legs. Close your eyes. And if you're like me, I feel a little buzzing. I feel a little tingling. And that's those energies just waking up. If you've ever done anything mindful like Tai Chi, this is just tapping into the fascia of our body. And just breathe one more breath here. And then we turn the palms back down on our lap, and let's start with some shoulder rolls, just lifting the shoulders up and around and circling them back, rolling them up and down. So we're just gonna go one body part at a time, and then we start to layer in different body parts that's gonna engage our brain to start thinking about doing things on one side or the other. And now keep going in a backward motion with your circles. Just go one shoulder around and then the other one around, so that your rib cage starts to move. You can go slower than I'm going or faster. And now we're going to take our hands while we're rolling the shoulders, put them on your shoulders like you're doing a backstroke with your elbows. Just rolling up. If you can, try to get your elbow to point straight up to the ceiling. Reaching it up. Circling it up. Beautiful. Get bigger in this motion that you're just rocking side to side. Feet are planted so you're stable on your seat. And let's go one more circle in each direction. Right one and left one. And then hold your elbows straight out to the side like you're making a muscle, touching your shoulders. And let's just do that. Make a muscle, make a fist with your hands, open your arms out, pull your knuckles towards your shoulders in. With the breath, inhale, open, exhale, contract your biceps. Let me see those muscles. Inhale, open, exhale, contract, inhale, open. Beautiful. Exhale, contract. Let's do one more like that. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract. And then open your arms so you're at like a goalpost, or we call these cactus arms. Open your palms so they face your camera. Wide open fingers. Spread them wide so your hands are really engaged. Now try to bring your elbows to touch. If not your elbows, then your palms. And then open them back out again. And now we'll do the exhale when we bring our arms together. We'll do the inhale as we open the arms back. Take that exhale, bring them together. Take that inhale, press them out. Nice, everybody. Love those 90-degree angles. Exhale. You'll feel your chest muscles working when you bring your arms together, exhaling. You feel the back of your shoulders and your shoulder blades as you inhale and open. Let's do 4 more. Bring it back. And we'll go 3. And bring it back. Beautiful job, everyone. 2. And back. And here's our last one. And back. Keep your arms out wide. Just stretch them straight out like a letter T. Circle them straight up over your shoulders. Take a massive inhale. Touch your palms together. And then bend your elbows as you bring your hands down into your heart center. Fantastic. Place your hands lightly on your lap. And now we're going to roll our shoulders in a forward direction. Lift them up and bring them forward. Back and down, up and over, forward. Try to make this as big as you can. Just big shoulder rolls. Up and over. Excellent. One more with both of them at the same time. And then we're going to do one at a time. Doesn't matter. Just roll one forward and then the other forward, like you're crawling. And then we're going to add those arms with it. So your hand goes to your shoulder, and it's not like we're swimming forward, like crawl stroke, freestyle stroke. And see if you can get your elbow to go straight up to the ceiling. That means you have to lean a little to the side. Yes, looks wonderful. Make sure we're breathing in and out, nice and slow breath. In and out. Beautiful. Let's take 4 more strokes. 1. Move that waistline. 2. Here goes number 3. Beautiful. Number 4. And then we'll hold the arms straight out wide. Stretch the arms out. We're going to do one of each. First, a bicep curl. Take it in, take it out. Then a cactus arm together and bring it back. Take a bicep curl in and out. Then elbows together, bring them back out. Good. Bicep in, out, cactus, in, out. We'll take 2 more. Biceps, extend, elbows and forearms, open back. Here's our last one. Squeeze your bicep muscles, extend them, stretch them, and then press it together and open it out. Now, as you open it out, arch your back and maybe look up at the ceiling. And then when you come together with your arms, cross one elbow over the other, hug your shoulder blades. Beautiful. Notice which elbow is on top. Inhale, open your arms. So when you bring your arms to crisscross, take the other elbow and bring it on top. Beautiful. We're going to add a little of our head here. Inhale, open up and look up. Change your arms, tuck your chin towards your chest and cross those arms. Inhale, open up. Exhale, cross your arms, tuck your chin. 4 more. Inhale up. Exhale, cross. Inhale up, 3 more. Exhale, cross. Maybe you're starting to feel your shoulders getting a little bit stronger. I feel mine. Reach up. Give them a cross. Reach up. Here's our last one. Cross it, but bring your chin up to a neutral position and raise your elbows, if you can, as high as your shoulders, and then move your elbows side to side. And go as much as you can. Maybe you can hear a little crunching happening, a little adjustments to our spines. Beautiful, everybody. Gonna do this on the other side. So open the arms one last time, wide open, and then get that other elbow to cross. Reach with your hands and really dig into those shoulder blades, and then just move your elbows side to side. Nice deep breath. Awesome. Love it. Open those arms out straight out wide. Take your right arm. You can hold onto your chair leg or the bottom of your chair and stretch your left arm up. If you can, lean a little bit to the right side. Use your right arm to hold you so you're stable. Don't fall off your chair, but also plant into your feet. If you can, with this left arm, just draw a circle around your face, down and up. Down and up. Little clockwise circle. Doesn't have to be straight arm. It can be a little soft bend in that elbow. Awesome. Let's just take one more. Reaching it way up and lean as far to the right as you can for this one moment. Then we'll keep that left arm up. Just bring yourself upright. Beautiful. Bend your elbow so your hand goes behind your head. Take your right arm and press it on top of your left elbow. And then use your right hand to push that elbow down your back. I'm going to turn around so you can see what it is I'm doing. You're reaching between your shoulder blades and you're using that right arm to drive that arm down, down. If you happen to tuck your chin towards your chest to get in that position, bring your head back up so your head is leaning back into your arms. So you really feel that stretch along the outer side of this left arm into your shoulder joint. Maybe you even lean back enough that it's getting pretty deep. One good breath or two here. Beautiful. And then you can lower your right arm, raise your left one, bring it straight in front of you, and then cross it over your chest like I'm doing. Use your right arm like a little hook, and then pull that shoulder to the side. You can really give it a good pull. And then if you want to add a little stretch to your neck, make sure your feet are nice and flat on the ground. Look towards your left shoulder. That might not be a very big range of motion, so don't force yourself. Just feel that little stretch happening across that arm, into the shoulder, maybe the neck. Take a nice deep full breath, fill your lungs totally. And then empty them totally. Excellent. Open those arms straight out wide. Use a nice big breath to open the arms. Circle them up. Touch your palms. Bring the hands down to the heart center. Awesome. You're going to take your left hand and either reach for the chair leg if that's accessible, or hold the bottom of your chair. Right arm will circle straight up towards the sky and then start to lean towards your left. Make sure your feet are planted. You're not going to feel like you're wobbling off your chair. You can always scoot back a little bit. And then let's draw those nice circles, little counterclockwise circles across your face, nice and slow, just moving through the shoulder joint. Make sure you're breathing. Typically in yoga, when things go up, you take an inhale. When things go down, you take an exhale. So you might link your breath in that direction. One more time. And then on this last one, lean as far to the left as you can manage without falling off or feeling unstable. We're gonna keep that right arm extended. Just pull yourself straight in an upright position. Bend your right elbow so it goes back between your shoulder blades or at least behind your neck. And then taking the left hand to use that to push down on that elbow. So we tend to take our chin forward in order to catch our hand in that position. Once you've got that, lean your head back. So you're using your head to intensify your stretch and take some nice deep breath there. One more nice full inhale. Maybe lean your head back a little tiny bit more. You can keep your right arm where it is, let your left arm come down, and then stretch your right arm straight up over your shoulder. Bring it right out in front of your shoulder so you're like you're about to shake somebody's hand. Bring it across your body to the left. Get your left arm to hook up against it so you can pull it. Think like a vice. You're squeezing into that and pulling that arm to the left. Make sure you're comfortable. You're sitting tall. Your feet are planted. Then you can start to take your chin a little bit to the right. It does not have to be a big range of motion, just enough to feel the stretch so that you can breathe into that stretch. If you cram yourself into position, you can't breathe into it. You spend your time fighting your own body. So let's soften so we can breathe into these spaces we're creating. Take one more full deep breath. Nice. Let those arms open out nice and wide, everybody. Reach them up over your head. And then turn your palms down as you bring your hands to the tops of your knees. I'm going to turn sideways on my chair so you can see me, but you stay right where you are. You're sitting up tall with your spine, then round your back, tuck your chin, and let your shoulder blades really puff out. Exhale your breath. That's called cat. Use your hands to pull yourself upright. Lean a little forward, let your elbows bend and arch your back, sticking out your bum. And inhale, that's called cow. And we're going to go back and forth. Round, exhale, scoop out that belly, then pull yourself up, lean forward, and inhale, arch your back. And we'll go back and forth. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, rounding, tucking. Inhale, cow, pulling through, arching. Here's our last one. See if you can go a little bit farther back. Let your arms catch you. And then use those arms to pull you forward, straightening up arching your back, and then coming to a nice straight spine. Nice job, everybody. So scooch back, scooch maybe a smidge more forward on your chair if that's comfortable enough for you. And then take your left hand and hold the bottom of your chair. Take your right hand and hold underneath your knee. Draw some circles with your knee. So try to let your arm do a little bit of the work, and then slowly, if possible, try to lighten your grip with your hand so that your hip is doing the work as much as you can manage. And we're going to take that in another direction. So when you're ready, just scooch it around, turn your thigh out, roll it through. Just teasing out a little hip mobility here. And then holding the knee up in the air, use both of your hands to hold it. I'm going to cut my fingers so I can really get a good grip. Just going to do a little karate chop kick. Out and back, out and back. See if you can flex your toes so that the leg muscle engages. And then pick a height of your leg that you're holding that you can hold it still. So extend it and hold it in air. If it's too much, just put it on your chair and then roll your ankle. Nice slow rolls. I can't hear you, but my ankles are cracking and crunching. And then do the other direction. Beautiful. We're going to pick up that right leg and slide it over so you're crossing your left leg. And then move your left leg a little bit to the center so you're comfortable, just like you're sitting cross-legged. We're going to do the same thing. Hold the bottom of your chair with both hands and just kick your leg out and back. Without a fling, it's an extension and then let it drop. Extend it so you're using your quadricep muscle to move that leg back and forth. Excellent. And then we're going one last time. Beautiful. Hold that positioning with your legs. You can relax that right foot. Take your left arm, reach across your right thigh, hold onto that leg. Take your right arm, reach around and grab the back of your chair and try to spiral your spine, looking over that right shoulder if you can. But at the very least, just turning that left shoulder towards the camera, pulling your right shoulder to the back of your chair, and just holding and breathing into the stretch. One more breath there. Keep your legs, unwind from your twist, and then just reach down towards your legs. I got my right hand reaching down towards my left hand reaching down towards my right ankle, and I'm just gonna fold over. Maybe you can get your head to rest on your knee. If not, just take that forward fold. I'm gonna lift my head just so you can hear my voice, but let the back of your neck completely open. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Let your back completely relax. Take a deep breath as if you're breathing air only into the back of your lungs. Taking one more inhale. One more exhale. And then just sitting yourself all the way upright. And now taking that right leg and crossing the ankle. I'm going to move my left foot back a little bit to the left so that my right ankle is on top of my thigh. My right knee is pointing out. If you can't do that, if your hip is tight today or that bothers your knee, you do that one we just did and you cross your ankle just like that. Awesome. And then you can place your hands on your foot and on your knee and see if you can bow forward on this one. This one's a much deeper stretch to your hip. So go nice and slow and let that breath tell you if you're cramming your body. You'll know because it will be catchy. It'll start getting labored. You might even hold your breath. If it's smooth and steady, then you're getting signals from your body that you're in a good place, that you're in an appropriate level of stretch. And then just sticking there for a little while longer, you'll find that maybe you can find a little deeper fold, a little deeper, just letting gravity pull you down towards your legs and breathing into your hip where you're feeling that stretch, your lower back, maybe your neck. Take two more really deep full breaths. Fill up those lungs one more time. Gonna keep our legs in this position, just pull yourself upright again. And then take your left hand on top of your right knee. And again, right hand goes around to the back of your chair. If you can't quite get there, just hold the side of your chair, but try to get another twist in with your leg in this position. Just breathe there. Nice full breath, in and out. Here's our last breath in this pose. Inhale. Can you sit a little taller with your spine? And that might help you twist just a little bit deeper on that final exhale. Take your time unwinding from your twist and then placing your right foot down on the mat or on the ground with your knees bent, hands on your lap. Fantastic. All right, we're going to do all of this on the other side. You can hold the bottom of your chair with your right hand or put your right hand on your thigh. Pick up that knee. Give it some circles out and around. Try to start moving more with your leg, less with your arm. You can use both arms if you need it. Just get a nice range of motion for yourself. Introducing your hip to some movement. When we're ready, we're going to switch up that circle, go in the other direction. Nice big circles. Excellent. And then holding that knee up in position. Reach behind your thigh with both of your legs. Let your leg be supported by your arms. Give a little karate chop to your knee, out and in, straightening the leg as best you can. So my leg's pretty high. I do a lot of yoga. I'm fairly flexible. You can lower your leg, and you can also just put your leg on the ground or on the chair and let that leg extend from the bottom of the chair. Take two more. And then we're going to hold that leg out as best you can. Roll your ankle, big circles. Take the circles in the other direction. Nice and slow, get through all of the joints of your foot, all those bones, all those tendons and ligaments. Excellent. Use your hands if you need to pick up that left leg and cross it over the right one. Move your right leg a little bit more into the center of your chair so you're comfortable. You're on both of your sitting bones. Nice job sitting up nice and tall. We're going to take the right hand, reach to the outer part of your left thigh and hold it. Reach around with your left hand and grab the back of your chair or the side as you need to. Trying to turn your right shoulder towards your video camera, your computer screen, and looking over that left shoulder, bringing your left shoulder to the back of your chair. And just breathe in this twist. Sit up as tall as you can. So maybe your twist is a little less deep, but you're sitting tall. One last breath. Carefully unwinding from the twist, keeping your legs in this position. Just reach your hands down toward your legs and slowly start to roll down, getting yourself into a forward fold. Make sure you're comfortable. If this is too straining on your lower back or any area of your body, you can put your hands on your knee and maybe let your head rest on your hand, the backs of your hands. Just find a position where you're relaxed and you're opening up your back body. Tuck your chin towards your chest. I'm looking up towards you so you can just hear my voice. It doesn't get muffled. Tuck your chin in, let the back of your neck completely relax. Breathe a breath into the back of your body, wherever you're feeling some tension, or if you're feeling space, breathe more space into it by breathing deep full breaths. One more nice full inhale. Help yourself, get yourself upright to a nice seated position. We're gonna slide that left knee out to the side and cross the knee. Move your right foot a little bit back so it's more centered in line with your hip. If this is too tight, just like last slide, keep the knee straight, totally fine. We're starting in, we'll take another forward fold. Let's do that one first, where we lean over that front leg. Just letting your chin come down. Don't have to push yourself. Let's let gravity, let's just trust nature, the laws of nature, and let gravity decide how far down your legs your body can handle. Use your breath to be nice and calm in your mind and allow your body to relax and receive that stretch. And that's all you got to do. Breathe and feel your body opening. Nice, slow breaths. Let's take one more breath and let this one be the deepest breath you can possibly manage. Real slow, full and deep. Real slow, emptying it out. Carefully pulling yourself upright while keeping the legs in this position. Grab a hold of the knee with your right hand. Reach for the back of your chair or the side of your chair with your left hand. See if you can get a little twist here. Focus on sitting taller and then twisting versus twisting and kind of cramming yourself over there. Feel and listen to your breath to decide if that's an appropriate spot for your body. So if you're cramming, you'll feel like you're tense in your breath. If you're loose in your breath, your body will respond to that. Take one more nice fluid breath. And then we'll carefully come out of that one. Help yourself to get that left foot back on the mat or the ground. Scooch up closer to the edges of your chair, but not so much you feel you're going to fall off, but you'll be more stable when you step your feet out nice and wide. So your butt is still on the chair. Your feet are nice and wide. Take your right hand and bring it on the inner part of your right knee, and then slide it down as far as you can so that maybe you get your elbow to press up against that inner right knee. Take your left hand to your hip, and then just turn to the left. Roll that left shoulder back. You can look there, or you can just look straight forward where your chin is pointing if you want. Stretch your left arm to the sky. So we're on a diagonal line. Your left arm is opposite of your right knee. Stretch it as high as it goes. Then bend that elbow and put that hand behind your head, like you're just tapping the back of your head. Take your left elbow and bring it down towards your right knee. So you're rolling your chest down towards towards your legs, and then peel everything open again. We're doing that 5 times. That was 1. Exhale when you round and tuck. Inhale when you open and lean back. Here's the 3rd one, round and tuck. Inhale, open up. Number 4, round and tuck. Inhale, open up. Last time, 5th one, round and tuck. Open it up, stay there. Really lean your head back into your hands so you feel your throat opening. Stretch that arm straight out again. Take a big breath here. Lift yourself upright. Take your left hand to your left inner knee. Slide down that leg a little bit so you can press that elbow up against that inner thigh. Take your right hand to your waist. Start to slowly turn towards your right. So we're rotating our spine, but we're also pushing open that left knee. Stretch your right arm on a diagonal so your right hand is pointing away from your left knee. You can look up there if that feels comfortable to your neck. Bend the elbow so your hand goes back in your head. This is the hard part. We start curling our chest forward. Want you to lean your head back as much as you can. And then 5 exhales as you bring your elbow down towards your left knee. Inhale when you bring your elbow back up to the sky away from that knee. Here's the 2nd one. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, number 3, crunch. Inhale, pull it back and open. Here goes number 4. Crunch it a little deeper if you can. Pull it back out and reach. Last one, number 5. Stretch it all the way up. Really, really lean back. Do your very best to lean your head back as much as you can. Stretch that arm right out. Open up that elbow so it's no longer bent. Big stretch up. And then we're pulling ourselves upright, hands on the tops of your knees. Get your legs as wide as you can comfortably be with your feet flat on the ground. And then push your knees open, lean forward. Drop your right shoulder down. I have to change my shoulder and roll it. Let that elbow bent. Look over your left shoulder. Then we're going to do that on the other side. Come through center. Drop your left shoulder. Turn that elbow forward. Look over your right shoulder. And let's go back and forth. Go right into the other side. Lift up and drop. Lift up. Left one drops. So find your little pulsing. Your inhale pulses you up. Your exhale drops your shoulder and you twist. Inhale pulses you up. Exhale, drop it. Let's go 4 more. Inhale, we're up. Exhale, we're down. Here's number 3 more to go. Drop it down. Last 2 up. Make sure we're breathing. Exhale for that stretch. Inhale, up last time. Exhale, down. Come back up and see if you can take your hands, slide a little bit down your legs. Hold on to those legs. Maybe you can even get your fingertips on the ground. But just find the deepest stretch you can manage. If you need to change your legs, scoot your butt back a little bit on your chair. Do something that feels like you're getting the best stretch you can handle. Tuck your chin. I'm going to keep my face pointing forward so you can hear my voice, but let your chin tuck all the way in towards your chest. Make sure your hands are on something. If they're not on your legs, they're on the ground. Maybe you're squeezing around your ankles, or maybe you're placing your elbows on top of your thighs. But let your arms support you. And take 3 breaths into the back of your lungs. 1 breath in. 1 breath out. 1 breath in. 2nd breath out. 3rd and final breath coming in. Coming out. Now, if you can, really press into your feet and see if you can reach your arms out towards your camera, your video screen, and lift yourself up using core strength. Nice. Bring those arms up as much as you can. And if you need those arms, use them. Take 1 good breath. Touch the palms and the hands come down as you exhale. Beautiful. We're going to stand up now. So take your time getting off your chair and standing on your legs. And come around to the right side of your chair with your right hand on your chair back. Standing up tall. So the hand on your chair is just there so you have some help with your balance. Your feet are right below your hips. And this is actually a yoga pose. Looks like you're standing, but it's called mountain pose. And I like to describe it as you feel proud. You feel like you won an award and you deserve it. So you're standing tall on your spine. Your collarbones are open. Very nice, tall, lifted heart. Take that right arm, circle it over your head, and then circle it down and wrap it behind your back. Hold onto the chair back a little bit. Inhale your arm up. So if you're holding onto your chair, maybe you can let your hips slide a little bit to the right. And then when you bring your arm up and around behind your back, maybe your hips can slide a little bit to the left. And just play with that for yourself. Inhale, you're up, leaning to your left as your hips go right. Exhale, your hand goes back, your hips go left, your head might go right. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Just kind of wiggle those hips a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And then exhale. Nice. Come to just a perfect stand, that mountain pose. You're going to try balancing on one leg. Give you level 1. Make sure you feel comfortable holding onto the chair back. Level 1, we'll all put our hand on our hip, your right hand on your hip. Going to take your right foot and just place it on the top of your left foot. Like I'm on the ball of my right foot and I'm just putting it right on the top of my left foot. And then see if you can maybe practice letting that left hand hover. That's level 1. Level 2 would be using your right arm to hold your knee actually up. That's pretty strong to do. Even that is a lot. If you want to go a little farther, you're just going to play with lifting your left hand from time to time off that chair back. And then level 3, really strong version, hand on your hip. You keep your leg in the air. Could be a little lower than mine. And then maybe you can get that hand to left off. If you're feeling really steady, maybe both hands on your waist. See if you can hold for 3 breaths. 2 breaths. 1 last breath. And then placing your foot down. Good. Relax your arms, give them a little shake. Do a little march in place. And then march your way over to your other side of your chair. You want to be far enough away that you're not going to bump your chair when you lean your hips, but you want to be close enough that you can hold on to it with your hand. So standing in mountain pose, really tall spine, as tall as you can manage, lift your belly muscles, open your collarbones, take an inhale. We'll just do a very basic one first. Left arm goes up over your head, and then it wraps behind your back on an exhale. Now let us start to wiggle our hips a little bit this. Inhale, lean a little bit away from your chair. Exhale, lean into that chair, bringing yourself to the left. Good. Inhale up. Bring it on back. Beautiful, everybody. Love it. 2 more. Inhale up. Bring it on back. Here's that last one. Inhale up. And then bring it on back. Fantastic. Beautiful. Here we go. Balancing, standing up nice and tall. Beautiful. Hand on your hip with that left hand. It's going to be different. If you did a great job on that side, expect this one to go not as well, and vice versa. So try just taking your left foot and placing it on the top of your right foot. So you're only standing on one of your legs. Try that one out for size. Maybe you can get your hand to hover. If that's a good place, if that's a healthy challenge for you, you keep working that one. If you're ready for another level, use your arm to hold that leg. I didn't say this last, yeah, let's go ahead. You can hold it under the thigh or at the knee, whatever is easiest, best for you so you can focus on balancing. Good. Another thing I want to mention is the leg you're standing on is not locked and rigid. There's a little soft bend in the knee because your body is going to be moving while you're breathing. So if you lock your joints out, you won't be able to balance well. So just keep that knee a little bit soft. And then maybe you don't even use that arm to hold the knee. And maybe this is a good day and you're able to hold. And even if it has to come down, try it a couple of times. Just keep playing with balance. Just getting comfortable supporting your body weight on one leg and then breathing. That's one thing that we often forget to do when we're in a challenging situation. We stop breathing, and that's the most important thing we need to continue doing. So see if you can take 2 more breaths. Awesome, I love it. I'm seeing some great balancing out there. Beautiful job, everybody. Fantastic. Lower that foot down, relax your arms and do a little march in place. You keep your chair where it is. I'm going to turn mine so you see it from the side view, and you're going to walk behind the chair. Holding on to the back of your chair in that nice tall mountain pose, we're going to move into a downward facing dog on with the chair. So you just start walking your legs back and back, back and back, into the point where your spine fully extends, and if possible, so do your arms. I'm looking at you so you can hear my voice, but I'd like you to have your head pointing down and just really letting those hips drop back. Take a deep breath. It's a good stretch. So the arms are active. You're holding onto the chair, but not leaning into it. You're actually kind of pushing into it to let those hips come back. Take one more breath. We're going to do this 3 times. And then look at your chair back so you can start to walk back up to it. Reach your arms straight up to the sky. Let your right arm come down and take a side bend. Bring it both arms up. And your left arm down in a side bend. And both arms up. And then hands to your chair. So this is a sun salutation, chair yoga style. Walk on back to down dog. 3 breaths in down dog. Once you get in position, count them out and really slow them down. 1 breath. 2 breaths. And 3 breaths. Look at your chair so you can see it as you walk up towards it. Take your time getting yourself upright. Reach your arms over your head. Let your right arm come down. We're taking a side bend. Both arms up. Left arm down, side bend. Both arms up. Fantastic. Last time, everyone. Hands on your chair back. Start stepping your feet back 1 at a time. Get yourself fully extended. Reach those hips back. Press into those arms. Drop that chin a little bit so the neck stays nice and long. Reach, reach, reach those arms so that you're pushing into the chair to let those hips come back. 3 breaths in. 2 more breaths in. Last full breath in. And then we're looking at the chair. Let's finish out our sequence. Take your time walking up to it. Releasing your arms up over your head. Right arm down. Good old side bend. Bring it on up. Left arm down. Side bend. Bring it on up. This one will touch our palms together and drive those hands down into the heart center. Awesome. We're almost done. We just got to get back onto our chair. So have a seat. Any way you want to put your feet, wide, narrow, cross your ankles, whatever feels nice for you. We're going to turn the palms down for a little grounding now. Roll those shoulders up by your ears, just like we did last time in the very beginning of our class. Lower those shoulders down, close your eyes, close your lips, and feel your yoga. Just notice what you feel in your body mentally, your state of mind, your mood, physically, the openings, the tension you might have released or maybe discovered. And then how do you feel energetically? Motivated, tired, just noticing how you feel. We'll share 1 breath together to seal our practice. Last time, to circle those arms over your head, really fill up your lungs fully, 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 fully. They can't grab 1 more drop of air. And then the exhale brings the hands down to the heart. So grateful for being able to move our bodies and breathe this morning. Namaste.